Hello everyone and welcome to this sacred space. I'm going to share some free readings with you, oracle readings with you. I have previously posted in my wall, and some of you actually answered. So for all of you who answered there, I'm turning the cards for you and giving you the divine guidance from the oracle. And thank you for participating. I'm using some rose incense, and I wanted this to be seen, the smoke to be seen. Okay. I love very much to bless the space with music as well. Hi Susan, welcome. So I got here in my little paper the names of you who answered my post, and I'm going to bless the cards as well and to ask the smoke to purify the deck. I have already shuffle the cards and renew their energy, because every now and then I love to renew their energy. And so before to start, I just want to say that of course here I'm sharing these specific readings for the people who have asked or who have posted their question to my post. However, if you are not amongst the people that I have mentioned in the title of this video, this is fine, because whenever you're catching this live or as a reply, there is something here for you. So you can place your hand on your heart, you can ask your question, and then trust that what you hear is right for you. Okay? All right then. So I'm using my deck, the Magic Path, and I also want to tell you that I am going through a very deep work with this deck, because I am actually renewing it and I'm working to a new edition of it. As I have already shared with you, you can pre-order it until September 16th, and there is a very special treat that I am reserving for all of you who are pre-ordering it. Actually, for the first 15 people. So when you are interested, you can just private message me. And then of course, when you feel like going deeper with your reading to explore more, you can have a private one with me. Again, you can direct message me, or otherwise I will leave the link in the thread when I have complete this live. Let me check. Okay. I see only Susan here from here, but anyway, I am getting started right now. So I'm going to bless you as well. Okay. And let's get started with Akan. Akan, you had a red heart in my thread. So let's see what there is here for Akan. What is it that Akan needs to know for his question, for his issue? Oop. Here it is. Okay. So this is for you, Akan. Your card, Akan, is a red card. Here it is. Hope you can see it, right? Yes. It is body reversed. So this card is number 19, 9 plus 1, 10, so 1. What this card says to me is that you need to go back to your body. You need to start again from yourself. It feels that there is quite a confusion around you right now, quite a lot of things to take care of, and maybe you have lost the connection with yourself, the physical connection with yourself. So there is a request from your body. Your body is now calling you to listen to him more and to take action according to what the messages of your body are. Because it is as if you are disconnected, and so you are not paying attention properly to the signals that your body is sending to you. It feels that you may have a project or a dream or something that you are, yes, like dreaming about, or maybe you are working around something and you are almost ready to give a physical form to it. As you see, the woman here, she is pregnant and she is, show you upright, her belly is quite full. So it seems that you are quite ready to give birth to this project. However, you are not ready yet. So there is more work that needs to be done. And the suggestion that comes from the card, it is to let go distractions and focus more into yourself. Do your best to dive deep into yourself, to take care of your body so that you can have more energy at your disposal, and so that maybe you can, follow more than one project, because I see a lot of things around you, things that may attract you because they are sparkling, you see. So there is maybe something that you wish very deeply, like a very strong desire, like a passion, because the card is of course red, and it speaks about the root chakra, the first chakra. So it is something that you feel in your body that is giving you like a kind of pleasure and ecstasy to work on it, to think about it. But in order to complete this thing, in order to fulfill this desire that you may have, there is a need to pay more attention to your physical vessel, so that more energy, more enthusiasm can be available to nourish your desires. And this is something that also speaks to me about maybe sleeping more, paying more attention to what you eat and drink, to the things that you introduce in your own body. And there is a sense as if you feel a little bit vulnerable in this. Maybe there is a part of this situation that is new to you, and so you do not know exactly how to behave or how to act, or which choices to make. So remember that inside yourself and through your body, the answers can come. This is what I feel for you, Akan. Here again, your card. And it's okay. Right then, let's move forward and let's go to my second dear heart, violet heart, for Susan. Susan Gisler, my amazing friend and client and woman and inspiration. Okay, so this is for Susan. Violet Heart. What is it that she needs to know for her question? What is it that I have to share here so that, you know, she can know and she can move forward towards the place where she's meant to be. I love this, Susan. It just jumped out of the deck, and this is when I love it. I love it the most. Okay, so Susan Gisler, this is for you, and this card is a green one. So we move to the heart chakra. Isn't this beautiful? This is another reverse card. I love, guys, that we have reverse cards, because this is telling me that we need to slow down a little bit. We need to pay more attention to who we are, what we feel, what we desire. Pay less attention to what is around us and more attention to what is going on inside us. So for you, Susan, Violet Heart, the card is healing reversed. Your card is number 17. Again, 1 plus 7 is 8. So we have the infinity number. So the sense that I got here to share with you, Susan, it is that this is something that doesn't have an end or a beginning. This is a perpetual work. This is something that you are called to work on a daily basis, and that will always expand. And, you know, it's spiraling. It doesn't have a final, you know, destination, in the sense that you say, oh, okay, I've done the work. Now I'm here and I've done it. I've completed it. No, it's not this way. It is something that keeps on going. And it spirals, you know, because you had the heartstorming experience with me, and so we are spiraling. We are going upward and forward, and we are expanding and upgrading as well. So the message that comes from this card for you, Susan, it is that you need to believe more in the power of love and in the transformational power of love. Love can transform anything in your life, any challenge or issue or doubt, anything that you may be experiencing right now in your world, in your physical, spiritual, emotional dimension, you know. Anything that you may be experiencing right now can be transformed through love. So you need to trust more love, and you need to connect even on a deeper level with your heart. It feels that this connection is a little bit disconnected right now, and there is need to go deeper, and so you see how the woman, she's reaching to the heart with her hands, and it is the woman who goes to the heart. It is not the opposite, the heart that, you know, radiates the light and goes towards the woman. This is the opposite. It is the woman in this case that is reaching the heart. So this is something that you are called to do. This is a connection that must start from you, because your heart and this love energy, it is available for you all the time. But maybe sometime you are too, a sense that I get, it is also that you are super emotional, and so maybe you lose the ground a little bit. You get ungrounded a little bit, and you stop trusting that the energy of love allows you to transform anything and at the same time, it allows you to be grounded, so you can be spiritual and also very terrestrial. This is what love does, because love stands, in the middle. The heart chakra is the bridge between all the higher levels and all the lower levels, the chakras, So it is the unifier. And so love can unify your world. Connect more with your heart and allow this energy to flood your life, to flood yourself, first of all. Trust more in this energy. Trust more in this energy. It is as if you close your eyes and you walk in a room where you cannot see anything, but you know that you are safe. Wherever you are moving, you are safe, because there is this energy around that is protecting you. This card is telling me that you need to fuel more the connection with your heart. Okay, Susan, so this is for you. Okay. Great. Of course, let me know, guys, in the comments then how these messages resonate for you. Or if you feel, that you prefer, just let me know through a private message. Direct message me via Messenger. I sip some water. Okay. I love to connect to you. It is so powerful to feel through me how the energy, shifts. This is for you, Marte. I hope I've said your name right, but you know who you are. You posted a white heart on my thread. So wherever your question was, the divine guidance for you is safety. Here it is. Hello, Tammy, welcome. Here it is. Safety. I love this card. Maybe here you can see it better. It is number 20. So I feel here a sense of mutual connection, relationship, and like expanding it because of the 2 and the 0. So this is another red card, and it brings us back to the root chakra. We have kind of treasure chest here. This card is all about feeling safe wherever your issue was. This card comes to tell you to feel safe where you are, because you are the owner of your magical casket. I mean, you see, you are the owner of all these beauties, of all this gold and, precious stones and maybe jewelry, wherever there can be here, money, abundance. You are the owner of them. And you are the keeper of this treasure chest. So it is as if you are the treasure chest, and you have physical form in the form of a goddess, of a human being. And deep inside you, there is this chest with all this abundance. So there is no reason why you have to feel unsafe or uncertain, or as if you are losing the ground, below your feet. This card invites you to root where you are, also root through your physical belongings. Maybe, I don't know, it can be a house or a car or any kind of properties you may have, some physical goods, you know. You are the owner of them. So it is as if universe is saying to you, you are protected, you have all this abundance, and you are starting to see the value of what you own. And this, you know, because the card is a red one, this is something in regards of truly the physical reality. So what comes to me, it is truly physical goods. But through these physical goods, you can also see your own value, because in a way or another, through your life so far, you've been able to welcome these goods in your life. So this is also a card that invites you to be more aware of your power of materialize the things, the goods that you desire. So it's about becoming aware of the abundant life that surrounds you, and also of the abundant life that dwells within you, and becoming aware of the fact that they are aligned, and this is why you've been able to materialize them. So seeing the material goods around you, it is also a proof of your personal power. The card speaks about safety, and it is as if the more aware you become of your gifts, material and spiritual, the more aware you become of them, the more you become confident in who you are. And so you feel safe because you know that you are protected, because you know that you have the capacities and the abilities to go through any kind of situation, challenge, you know, maybe obstacle, but also the good things in life. Often we need a lot of energy, and here it's a physical energy because this is a red card. Also to go through very joyful and happy events in our life. Sometimes we are more used to challenges than to good things in our life. And so when they come, we are kind of surprised, and we have so much energy that we do not know how to deal with it. But the card, it is upright, so the feeling that I get from it, it is truly of a kind of awakening to your, you know, to your value, to your potential, to the gold within you. And also what comes to me right now, because of the number 20, it is that you can use this gold that is within you to create something, maybe with another person, and to truly expand your gifts. Number 0, you know, this number of completion, of having everything that you need. And you can expand these gifts that you have, your own value, through a connection, a relationship with someone else. This is for you, Marty. Let me know how it was for you. Okay. Wow, need to sip. Another little bit of water. And now let's move forward with Peta. Again, hope I said it right. Your heart, it was a red. Wow, fantastic. I love how they come out. It was a red one with eyes and hands and feet. It was like kind of funny one. I did like it very much. It was a living heart, like it had a person in it. So for you, Peta, whatever your issue, your question was, the divine hint that comes from the oracle is judgment. And here we move towards the solar plexus chakra. So this says to me that we are moving towards personal power, self-esteem, self-worth. And because the card is reversed again, I love it that they are reversed. What it says to me, let me just check it upright. It says that you are going deep into introspective work, and you will find something there that you don't truly like. It can be something a little bit complicated, maybe something that has to do with your roots, with your origin, and it's like pulling you down and down into who you are. And as you go through this process, you are drawn to judge yourself, maybe for what you have done, for what the other people have done or said. And there is this tendency to give a judgment to the things that you find along this path. So the card suggests to, let your value to emerge along this process, or in the situation that you ask clarity for. Let your value emerge, but also take care. Consider the other people as well, in order to avoid to hurt them and to hurt yourself as you are hurting others. I'm not saying that you are doing it, but just in case, like a gentle reminder from Spirit, be aware of how you express your worth in this situation, because maybe you believe that by saying something or by doing something or by showing up in truly all your power and all your splendor, you are in a certain way showing others that you value more than them. But in doing so, whenever you may hurt someone else, this is something that comes back to you. And it hurts yourself, first of all, because here there is a mirror. And so the feeling is that it comes straight back to you. So be very aware of how you behave, and especially because this is a yellow card, it's all about your personal power, your role in the world, the role that you play in your life. Be aware of how you use your power. Be aware of it. Because when we use too much power, maybe it can come back to us in a way that can be unpleasant. So be very aware. If it can help you, carry a little mirror with you, and anytime you feel like drawn to react, or to say, yes, I know how to deal with this situation, I know how to deal with this person, I will show them my power. Take the mirror and look at yourself in the mirror and see what comes up for you. Say the same things to the mirror and embrace what comes up to you. Because there may be a little bit of resistance in, receiving the feelings, the sensations that come back to you through the mirror. The sense that I got, it is that this is again a spiraling work that goes deep within you, to the roots of who you are. And it is like casting a magical net that brings up something that regards your origins, maybe your ancestors, something that it is very grounded deep within you. So be aware of your power and use the mirror. This is for you, Peta. I'd love to know, I'm curious to know how these readings resonate for you. I'm just reading right now. Marta says it was a beautiful reading. Wow, I'm pleased, Marta. Very pleased. And okay. Hi, Susan. Welcome. Your card has been already pulled, so when the reply will be available, you can just go a little bit backward and you will catch your card. Anyway, just stay here and listen, because what I'm sharing can have something for you. Now, let's move forward again with the next one. Now a little bit of water. And this is going to be for Shirley Ann. You, Shirley, posted something about a new job. So let's see what there is for Shirley Ann here. Let's see what there is for Shirley Ann here. Okay. This was new job for Shirley Ann. If you see me shuffling the cards just like this, because I am in not a very comfortable position actually, and here we are. I just love that today the cards pops out of the deck just like this, and I love it. Shirley Ann, can I answer you straight away? Yes. The answer is yes, and let me show you why. Okay, your card is Air Birth. So it's a new beginning, it's a beginning of air. You see that we have a newborn. You see that we have this colorful balloon. And I'm smiling because I'm getting the energy of this card. This is something that allows you, Shirley Ann, to move from a situation of grayness, where there is maybe confusion, a little bit of sadness, unsatisfaction, to move from this ground towards a situation where there is magic, where you can experience several aspects of who you are, of your gifts, and also of the relationship that you may have with other people through this new job. Let's name it, because your question was about a new job. So to me, the answer is a straight yes, because this is a new beginning. This is the start of something new, and more, it is a start of something new from the east, from the element of air, exactly where everything starts. The dawn, the new day. You know, when we open a circle, we start from the east. East, where springs is born. And so this is a gentle new beginning, that is infused with a lot of spiritual energy. The card says that the energy of the wind blows its living force on you. It's a spiritual birth. So through this work, through this job, you can experience a rebirth of who you are. You see? Little baby born, newborn baby, ready to jump on the balloon and to move towards the stars. There is magic, there is this sense of desiring to get to know the unknown. And as I'm saying this, I was just looking through the window, and there is a beautiful little white butterfly on a yellow flower just in front of me. It is so beautiful because there is this sense of lightness, of being light, of letting yourself to be, to be carried by the wind, by this magical spirit that is blowing on you, on your own life. And the beauty of this is that through this experience, you finally start to believe in the magic of life. And you can finally start to be reborn in the sense of living all the burdens that were making you heavy. You see all the clouds, you are flying over them. You have already passed all the clouds and you are flying over the clouds. Hope you can see it from here. Maybe I move the light like this so you can see it. So let yourself to be carried by the wind of this new opportunity. Do not double guessing it, just go for it. The number is 39. 39 is 12, 3 plus 2 plus 1 is 3. So something in regards of communication as well, something where you can be in contact with other people, and something that allows you to use your gifts. This is a black card. It is not one of the cards linked to the chakras. The black cards in my deck are the cards of inner magic, so they come to activate your inner power. This card reminds you that you have the abilities, you have the potential, and more than the potential, the power, which is potential made physical, made real, to go through this new adventure and to finally see your life in colors. Where it was gray, you can finally see colors. And you can finally savor that sweetness and that delicate taste of something new, the beginning of something new. So, from the divine, the answer to your question, even though usually we only ask open questions and not a yes or not question, but in this case, the answer is yes for you, Shirley. Okay, wow, I feel very thirsty through this reading. So I drink a lot of water. Okay, we have two more. The next is Maggie. Woo! Wow! How magical you are, cards, today. I just love you. I just said Maggie and here you are. Maggie, here you are, your next step. So I felt, Maggie, in your question that there is a lot going on. Maybe, the need to see things from different perspectives, to consider more than one detail, to consider a lot of things, and maybe more than one person involved in this. So for you, the clarity was around your next step, and the card is number 11. It is one of my favorite cards, actually, this one. It is an indigo card, and it's reversed again. Here for you. Insight reversed. Can you see it maybe better from here? So, the next step for you, Maggie, is to connect to your third eye, to connect to your inner vision. What have you envisioned for this situation? At the beginning, maybe when it all started, which was your vision? first of all, double check within yourself whether this vision, it is still valid for you, or whether you need to, upgrade it according to who you are right now and according to the circumstances that you are in right now, because maybe something has changed since the very first seed that you have planted with your desire, with your vision. And this card says that there are things emerging, there are things that may be challenging, and there are things that may cause some, maybe some painful stuff. The cracks are coming to the surface. But what I want to tell you is that the cracks are good things because they allow, as someone very famous say, the light to come through. And so they allow a transformation to be triggered. It can be difficult, but when you desire to stay in this situation because your vision, your first vision, the first vision that you had for this situation was prepared to receive some kind of challenges, maybe, when you are willing to stay there, face these cracks, face these challenges. They are so powerful because they are showing you the other face of the coin, and so at the end you can have a broader perspective on all the situation, so you can see things from this point of view, but you can also see the other part of them. Maybe this is card number 11, so it speaks to me about a very close relationship. To me, number 11 is also twin flames, so something where you are very connected with your heart. It can be a situation, it can be a relationship, but it is something that involves you on a very deep level. And you have now the opportunity to consider both sides of this situation. So when you are willing to stay, the next step is to face the cracks and to allow the light to enter them, to allow the transformation to start, to embrace it, even though it can be painful or very hard or very challenging. When you are willing to stay, this is the first thing that you need to double check within yourself through your vision. When you're willing to stay, face these challenges and allow the transformation, allow the golden light to enter you, the golden light of divine love, of powerful divine love. Something say to me to put the card like this. Can you see? You have two words. You have both sides. It is as if we can, fold the card in two and read it as a book. You can have a broader perspective on all this. So embrace it. Embrace it. Okay, this was for you, Maggie. Susan Lee now. Susan, for you there was another red heart. Okay, let's see what's in here for you, Susan. Which is the divine guidance for Susan Lee, and her red heart. Okay. Okay, Susan, this is a yellow card. Again, we are going through the solar plexus chakra, and this card says to gather information. Wherever your situation, wherever your issue, gather information. Go to the library, research on internet, ask a friend, go outside in nature and ask for signs. Have an oracle card reading. But especially what comes to me, it is that you can find your answer in a book or in one of your journals. I don't know if you have journals, Susan, from the past, if you keep them, if you have, if you were used to write them in the past. Maybe go back to one of your journals, let yourself to be guided by your intuition. Make your question and just open one page and read it and see what comes to you. The other thing that this card is saying is that through this information that you are going to gather, you will be transformed a lot. There is something that you need to be aware of, and this is to move in divine rhythm. We have a snail here, a little one. You can see it here, you see? So the feeling it is that maybe you want to know everything right now. Maybe you want to have the answer right now. Maybe you want to have the next step right now. You want to act, because this is yellow chakra, is power. So you want to feel empowered through your actions. But a divine hint comes and it says to you, don't you worry, because there is divine rhythm. And the more you want to speed it up, the more you have to wait. So take a breath, enjoy your journals, or enjoy your visit to the public library, maybe somewhere where you want to go to read books. Maybe it can also be a bookshop and open a book that you feel drawn to. And allow the pages of your story to be turned at the right moment. It feels that you are pretty ready for the final transformation, to open your wings and fly wherever you want to fly to. Because this lady here is fully pregnant again. And so as you gather your information, you expand your knowledge in regards of this subject, that you may have asked clarity for. And also, as you expand your knowledge, you expand your power too. So that when you have the right amount of power at your disposal, the right amount of confidence, you know exactly the next right step. The next right step comes naturally. You don't even have to ask for it, because you are embodying your next level of transformation. You see how many butterflies there are. So I truly feel a huge transformation on several areas of your life, on several layers. It is not just on maybe an external one, it is on all the layers that are inside of you. It's a lot of expression self-expression because they are blue. So maybe you're going through a vocal transformation as well. This is what comes to me. Maybe you feel more empowered to voice your truth, to use a language that it is more aligned to the way you feel inside, to be more powerful through the words that you choose to speak. Anyway, summing up, search for information, allow yourself to expand through all the details that you receive. Honor divine rhythm. It is better to slow down a little bit than to speed up the process. And then just enjoy your transformational flight. This is what comes for you, Suzanne. Okay, all my dears, I see a lot of you here. Let me go through all the comments. Hello, Tammy, Marta. I'm pleased that your reading was beautiful to you. Opeyemi Oluwani. This is a name that I hope I said right. Peace and blessings be upon you, the name of the ancestors. Peace and blessings. Hello, hello, peace and blessings. Yes, Suzanne, you have the journals. Yes, explore, Can be all journals, can be a bookshop, can be library. Let your intuition to guide you. Thank you, Tammy, for the cards. Again, these are my cards. I'm so proud of them because I created this deck and I am now working on a new version of it. So when you feel drawn to it, you can pre-order it. And there is time until September 16th. And I'm actually reserving a very sweet treat for the first 15 people who are ordering it. So just private message me when you are interested. Now, guys, I feel called to pull one more card as extra guidance for you all who are here right now and for the people who will join the reply later on. So this is a step further, an extra hint, a deeper guidance, something that we can blend with what you have already received through your card. And open up your heart right now. I invite you to take a breath. Open your arms and say, yes, I'm ready to receiving more guidance, more than what I have already received, because I am meant for more, because there is always more for me. Okay, let's go and let's, first of all, another sip of water. I want to bless them with the fire this time. Fire, fire. Okay, a little bit of sweetness from the flowers. A little bit music. Okay, and let's go. One card for us all here, for extra guidance, to add to all the things that have been shared so far through this reading. We are open to receiving more guidance. Wherever it is, we are open to embrace it and to follow the advice that it's coming through it. Of course, double checking, first of all, with our hearts. A little bit more. One more card for some extra guidance upon everything that has been already said here. Oh my goodness! This is dangerous. I got another one on the floor, just picking it up. Okay, so 3 cards for us. 3 cards for us. So Spirit is very generous with us. Okay, let's see these 2 first, and then I turn the other one. So 2 yellow cards. Again, there is a lot of yellow light, so encouragement to use our personal power to become more and more aware of our own worth. So the first card, it is self-esteem reversed. Double check with your self-esteem. Value yourself more because you have truly created a lot of very good, powerful, valuable stuff in your life. So, stop putting yourself last on your list and become aware of your power of creation. It is your time to value yourself. It feels that maybe, you say, well, no, I haven't created so much, or what I have created is not so big. Double check with everything you have done in your life so far and applaud to yourself for what you have done, for who you are, for where you are right now. It is time, truly time to shine. Two yellow cards. And the other card invites us to trust more, believe more, because not only you have the skills to give birth to your desires, but also there is another power that it is acting right now together with your own action, and it is the power of your own desire. So there is you and there is your desire, and both have the power. You have the skills, you have the abilities, and so your dream, your desire does have the skills and the ability to be born. So we need to trust more in who we are, in what we are doing, in what we are creating. You see how much, wow, how much yellow light there is. There is a powerful dawn, so yellow that it is almost white. And other 2, because this is pregnant too, fully pregnant, other 2 pregnant women, both fully pregnant. We are ready. We just need that little bit more of trust and to keep believing in what we desire to experience in our life and on who we desire to be. And let me turn the other one as well. I'm curious. Are you curious? Let's see this card. Wow! I love it! This is card number 1. Card number 1. Okay, so I don't know about you, but these days I felt quite an emotional heaviness on me. It has been clear that we are preparing to another huge wave of change. And this card says to me that we are embarking on a new journey. This is journey. The first card of the deck. This is a new adventure for us all. Wherever your next job is going to be, wherever your right next step is going to be, wherever your issue, wherever the question you have asked for this reading, know that this is going to be a new experience because you have never experienced before what you are experiencing right now, what you're going through right now. It could have been something similar, but you are now different than the person you were when you had experienced maybe something very similar in the past. So it is a new journey. And what we need to bring with us is the faith. We have the shell, which is the symbol of the traveler, the shell that helps us to drink. Here, I got actually a couple of them here with me. You see the shell? So with a shell, you can use it like a spoon, you can use it as a plate, something to eat, you can use it to drink. And this is the symbol of the journeyer, of the traveler, of the pilgrim. And the pilgrim goes through a journey that he has never walked before. He has never walked before. So every step is new, and we need to keep the faith as well. Everything that comes from the sea, it is connected to the divine with our emotion. So we need to activate the emotional part of who we are through this journey. And another important thing that I love so much, it is that through this journey, we need to be naked. You see, as the feet of this woman are naked. You see here, they are naked. And she's walking on the ground, on the earth, with naked feet. So what this journey is requiring us is to be faithful and to be authentic. We do not have any more space for fake versions of ourselves. We need to be authentically us. We need to be vulnerable. We need to use our emotions and to let them to trigger the magic of this journey. And the message of this card, card number 1, card of the Great New Beginning, is walking down your maternity path. Remember that it is a constantly evolving journey. So as we create as mothers, it doesn't matter if you are a man or a woman, you can mother your desire, your baby, your child, your creation. As you walk down this path, this creative path, remember that it is always evolving, and you are with your journey. Just love it so much. And also this shell gives me the sense of receiving, of being willing to receive, of abundance ready for us. The shell is ready to be filled with all the magic and the beauty that is available for us. And with this, I'm going to wrap up. Of course, when you feel called to go further into your reading with me, you can have your private consultation. Just private message me, or I'm going to share the link for a private oracle reading in the thread. And of course, when you desire to pre-order the deck, which I'm so thrilled about. I'm so thrilled about it. You can pre-order it until September 16th, receiving a very special treat that I've reserved for you. And just before to go, I want to read the messages because I haven't read all of them. So let me see. Akan says, thank you for a beautiful reading. Love it. Thank you, Akan, for asking me for guidance. And Susan said, divine rhythm. I love this. Thank you for this information. It was a lovely reading. My pleasure. Yes, I prefer to call it divine rhythm because it gives me more the sense of music and also of the drums that shake our roots and allow us to be practical, magically practical in the world, more than to name it divine timing. You know, I love to call it divine rhythm. It also gives me a sense of a woman dancing, dancing through life. Okay, my dears, thank you all for being live with me. Sending my blessings to you all from my heart to yours, and I'll see you soon with another